Hi, I'm Ron, and this is Emily Caroline Guitars. Glad you came. Praise Yah. So what I got here today is a beautiful guitar, beautiful guitar, beautiful guitar. It's got the, it's a mahogany body with that flame maple top and flame maple headstock, vintage tuners. It's a 24 fret guitar, 25 fret scale. This guitar has a hardtail bridge, which I am getting to like a lot. I'm getting to like the hardtail bridge. The hardtail bridge is tunable. It intonates. It's predictable. Don't lean over like that under pressure. I just think it's a better design piece, you know. Heritage accounted for. Sometimes time goes on in any field, people have better ideas and make better parts. So that's why I like the hardtail bridge.
Of knobs, so I couldn't get in there. I'm gonna cut this shit out of this one.
For the darn life of me, I really don't think I can show you the break with this camera here, but we're going to set her up on the bench. We're about to lock her down and route some splines. So what's going to happen here? That's one great guitar. One great guitar. Is she going to ride again? She going to ride again? Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you look right here, you can see a fresh, clean break all the way from the binding all the way over to the strip. And right now it looks like it's just snapped off completely. Only reason why that peg head didn't fall off is because of this maple strip. I have become a big believer in. Okay, so that's the bad side. The other side is a long splinter that goes back this way, and I'm going to move the camera around and show you that. I want you to have a good idea of what's going on. This is a booger of a place. This is probably the worst break you can get when it snaps off clean like that right at the end of the headstock. That's going to be tough to fix. So here's the other crack. Okay, it's kind of a finger shaped, I got a feeling it's a flake that goes back up in here a ways. There's a peg head veneer, a pretty thick peg head veneer, so it probably stops right there. But I got a feeling this goes on. I may drill some holes in it and like shoot some glue in there with a syringe before I put my patch in. But now that you can see the damage, you'll understand what I do, because we're going to put some splines in this thing and give it a new life. I don't know if I showed you the moon-shaped curve corresponds to the template. The router rides in the template and scoops out my area. And I'm going to set this up. I'm going to turn the camera off and set this up, and we're going to
take a couple of scoops, see how this works. Don't worry, I've done this before. Okay, pretty sure I'm gonna be in the way when I do this, but I have adjusted my bit, and I believe there's some portion where I'm just going to touch the work, and once I make contact, I'll just work my way down gradually. Okay. Okay. It takes 4 hands to do this. I don't know if you're counting hands, but yeah, it takes 4 hands. But with a little care, it makes an exact fucking. It's a good woo-woo.
Makes an exact match.
This is actually my 3rd spline. I'm on the other side of the truss rod right now. You can see that I kissed the truss rod and I'm right down as deep as I can go. And there's a little more break right here. What I'm going to do is lay this on there. There's my spline. I've already marked it, but what happens and lay it in the channel, make the mark, follows my contour, and go to the bandsaw and make a rough cut. All this, it'll go away. And then we'll be able to press our spline in there, shave it away a bit, and then put another deeper spline right beside it, just like we got this first spline in, and I'm just trimming it because I'm going to lay another spline on top of it. So I'm just shaping off the edge over here. I'm just shaping off the edge and just grooming it. And I thought y'all might like to see it. A little of it. Look at look, Mom, kernels. We got a long ways to go right there. So I got the first spline in there. Got it carved out. I've moved my index line forward about 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to cut a new spline right on top of this one. The deep part of my scoop, my scallop, is going to be centered directly over the nut. Watch. Here's the shot from a little better angle. You can see the groove where the spline lies in the groove. You can see the contour of the spline. It's just rough contour. The bottom edge that contacts the wood is very, very close. After this spline, I still have a crack right there, so I'm going to route another deeper spline. Okay. Let me get way out here. There's my test run. I'm just really on the wrong side of the table. Right now. I'm really on the wrong side. So this is what I'm gonna do. Now that you've seen it, okay.
rasp run over that top and make it smooth down. I think y'all starting to get the idea though. I think y'all starting to get the idea now. Yeah. So we're gonna just gonna keep on like that. We're gonna keep on like that, and you know, until we get somewhere. Okay, sorry about this. I don't want to spray toward my camera, so I'm gonna start out over here. We'll look at the pattern. Yeah. Okay, we're way behind, but I hope you can see what a beautiful splice that is. It's a piece of art. Okay, so this is what we're getting at. I said this is that old blue guitar I want you to see the splines. Remember that that sled had those rocking chair skis on it that mimic this angle of the curve, and so your spline has got a rocking horse shape to it. And this is a hard thing for me to actually get it clear, but here is the mahogany neck and the spline. There's actually this spline, and then there's the second one behind it. And you had to touch ups a little bit. Splotchy. There's a little splotch. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me. Okay. But she's in great shape, and I'm proud of her. If it was paint, it'd be gone. You would see it. But I love that the actual wood grain, and I can demonstrate to that there's a spline in there and how that works. I'm going to turn it around and let you look at the other side too. Let's see what we got. Target. There's a 2025. And we go way down, go way down, way down, way down. You see? You see? Yeah. This depends on how hard you push, huh? Okay, so we got a pretty much of a uniform 25 thousandths along the first fret. That's the fret to string clearance. Down here on the 4th fret, I got 65 thousandths on the 6th string and 55 thousandths on the 1st string. Now, bump it. Don't bump it. At the 7th fret, I have got five thousandths relief. That's a pretty good setup. I'm not going to quibble too much with that, and there's room for improvement. But for a new, oh, by the way, I'm going to show you something about this guitar. First, got a real nice shine on it. Yeah. But this double coil pickup, you notice there's no ring and there's no holes. You notice that. No pickup ring, no mounting holes, because that pickup is mounted on this wooden plate. This is a guitar. It turned out we've got a basically uniform 21 thousandths crust here. We've got 65 thousandths clearance on the 14th fret, 55 thousandths on the first string. We've got 4 thousandths neck relief. Got a little relief in it. And so to wind this up, because in the beginning I said we're going to ride again, so here we are, we're riding. I'm going to give you a little shot.